And now I'd like to kind of summarize those three families of reference angle triangles on the unit circle. So we have our family of 30-degree reference angles, which also could be the family of pi over 6 reference angles. 30 degrees is pi over 6. Now, in the family of pi over 6 reference angles, halfway around was pi, that's 6 pi over 6. So if I go back 1 pi over 6 or go back 30 degrees, then this would be 5 pi over 6 because it's 1 pi over 6 short of being 6 pi over 6. So we go back up, it's 5 pi over 6. If we go past it by pi over 6 or by 30 degrees, this would be 7 pi over 6. All the way around is 12 pi over 6, which is 2 pi. So that's 1 pi over 6 short of going all the way around. So that's going to be 11 pi over 6. For 45 degrees is pi over 4 radians. Halfway around is 4 pi over 4. So if I go back pi over 4 to have a 45-degree reference angle or pi over 4 reference angle, this will be 3 pi over 4. If I go forward pi over 4 or 45 degrees, it's going to be 5 pi over 4. All the way around is 8 pi over 4, which is 2 pi. Going short of that by pi over 4 will be 7 pi over 4. Then lastly, our 60-degree reference angles. Each 60-degree angle is pi over 3 radians. So we have pi over 3 radians here. And this is 2 pi over 3 at 120 because 1 pi over 3 is 60. 2 pi over 3s would be 120. 3 pi over 3s would be 180. So again, at 3 pi over 3 is here. We go back 1 pi over 3. We're at 2 pi over 3. We go forward 1. It's 4 pi over 3. And all the way around is 8 pi over 3. So one short of that would be, oh my gosh, did I say 8 pi over 3? All the way around would be 6 pi over 3. I'm falling asleep here. All the way around would be 6 pi over 3, which is 2 pi. So this would be 5 pi over 3, 1 pi over 3 short of 6 pi over 3. Now I want to talk about the quadrantal angles. Those are angles that are on the x or y axis. These are angles that you cannot make a triangle for. It's because, again, if you had a, let's say like a 30-degree angle or a 150-degree angle or 5 pi over 6, you would make triangles here, and your y value here, x value here, hypotenuse is 1, the cosine would be the x value, and the sine would be the y value. But because you are right on, let's say, one of the quadrantal angles right on the x or y axis, you can't make a triangle when it's straight up or straight over. So we have simply to do what we did before. It's the same process. It's still going to be the x value is the cosine of theta, and the y value is still going to be the sine of theta. And so it's pretty simple. Makes it really easy. So at 0 degrees, the cosine is the x value, 1, and the sine is the y value, 0. The tangent is opposite over adjacent, but remember that was always y over x, so this tangent's still going to be y over x. It's 0 over 1, which is 0. The secant is the reciprocal of cosine, as always, and the reciprocal of 1 is 1. Cosecant, the reciprocal of sine, and the reciprocal of 0 is 1 over 0, and that's undefined. The cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. Since the tangent is 0, the reciprocal is 1 over 0, or again, you can see that's the reciprocal right here, and that's undefined. We go through every angle and do the same thing at 90 degrees. Cosine is the x value 0. Sine is the y value 1. Tangent is y over x. 1 over 0 is undefined. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. The reciprocal of 0 is 1 over 0, which is undefined. The cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. And cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. And since tangent was 1 over 0, the reciprocal is 0 over 1, and that's 0. At 180, and I think I'm going to stop here. just to save time, but I think you can see we can go through the 180, the 270, the 360. You can see that right on here, what all these values are. And quadrantal angles are pretty simple. Most kids get those right. So we'll stop with that.